dedicated to the parents. I want to ask you some questions. Does your child deserve the best of this world? What is the answer? For any normal parent, will say yes, it does. And the second question based on that is, what are you doing for them to have the best of this world? Are you training them? What are the skills that you're giving to them so they will be successful in life? How are you training them so they can deal with failure and they can deal with frustration? I mean, those are things that are really important because in reality, in our life, in our world, we have to be dealing with these type of things all the time. And the question is, if they don't know how to deal with things, what is going to happen with them when they grow up, when they are not anymore in your care and they need to take care of themselves? And this is something that I really want you to think about it, because even if we talk about the value system, what are the values that your family want to achieve? As a family, do you have a set of values that everybody just follow through? And I think so many times in my experience, we don't have these type of things. We don't have this type of clear understanding of who we are. Now, I see the parents as trainers, as a coach. I mean, these are the people who are going to train and to prepare this child to be the best that they can be, to be ready for the world. The other day I had this experience in the quinceañera, and I was doing a retreat actually, and I was asking the same questions. And what is interesting is parents didn't have an answer. Only maybe to the first one. Does your child deserve the best of this world? And they say yes. But when I ask the second question, what are you doing to train them to get that best? No answer. So I want to analyze the parenting types that we can have. And we are going to use this model that is really simple. We have parents who are high supportive, low or unsupportive, strong discipline, and weak discipline. And what is interesting is, if you have people who are supportive and strong discipline, you have authoritarian. Now, what is interesting about this authoritarian is someone who helps and promotes the responsibility, who is child-centered, who is accepting, who is high in warmth, who is flexible, who is democratic, who is supportive. So if you notice, I mean, this is a really interesting case. Are we in this part of the parenting in the way how we are? Then we can talk about the authoritarian, that I think is really amazing because many of the parents are in this area. What is their characteristics? They're controlling, they're parent-centered, what the parents want. They are rejecting of things of the kids do, is what I do or the highway. They are not much of a warm, not much of a caring parents. They have to be obedient, and if you are not obedient, they do punishment. And then we can talk a lot about punishment and consequences. Maybe that is something that we can talk in future videos. But then we talk about the permissive parent. And what is interesting is this permissive parent is the one who supports the children about what they need to do. They are self-centered, but they don't have a clear understanding of discipline. They don't really have clear expectations about their child. And then you have the other one that is the neglectful, which is parents who they are not involved, they are indifferent, they reject, they are passive, absent. And so the question is, where do we put ourselves into it? Now, I want to talk to you about this idea that I have. We have been talking about the parents. And there are these, nowadays, there are these parents who are kind of like helicopters, you know? They're always on top of their kids. They're always hovering their kids. And the problem with this is kids are not willing and able to really develop. They just stay still. They just are so afraid of doing something wrong because the parents are always there. If they fall, you're, oh my God, I picked you up. If they do something, oh my God, what happened? I will go and defend with your teachers. If you say something wrong, the teachers are always wrong. But the thing is, how about if we just change this and then we just put it in a different way, where the children are the ones who are flying free with the direction of the parents, with the help of the parents. So they are the base control that will tell them, hey, I suggest you to do this, I suggest you to do that. And when they crash, the ones who will be there to support them are the parents. If you really think about it, why do we have so much depression in this world? Why do we have people who are so getting upset about the words? They cannot deal with many things. It's because in reality, we have sheltered them in a way that we don't allow them to expose what really the world is. And when they are ready and they go out to the world, they don't have the skills. And you, as a parent, you can give those skills to them. You can be able to help them out to grow. So tonight, I want to give you 2 questions. Question number 1 is, how are you coaching your child to be the best that they can be for this world? And number 2, which I think is really important, is what are the values that you have in your family? Are those values projected with your child? How do we actually make sure that these values work? And we can talk about many things, like someone called you and you answered the phone, or your child answered the phone and says, hello, yes, is your dad there? I don't know, give me a second. Dad, are you there? Who is it? Oh, it's this person. Tell them that I'm not here. What value are we actually teaching them? So you see, I want you to start thinking in that way. What type of child do you want to have in the future? I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, night, wherever you're watching us. See you soon.